Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the Matthew Stafford trade with the Lions for Jared Goff. Now, what was the trade exactly? Well, it's basically what it sounds like. Rams got Matthew Stafford and the Lions got Jared Goff, but the Lions also got 2 first-round picks for next year and the year after. Now, it may seem way lopsided. Like, oh my gosh, the Lions got a quarterback and 2 first-round picks. So, did they really get the better deal? In my mind, I'd say yes. But it's not as much of a blowout of a deal as it was, say, for DeAndre Hopkins and David Johnson. Now, let me tell you why. The Rams have been in major cap and money problems for the past multiple years, ever since they got out of the Super Bowl. They paid Todd Gurley, Brandon Cooks, and then Jared Goff many dollars, like a lot of money. So by getting rid of Jared Goff, the Rams are freeing up some space, but they're also gaining a quarterback who in my mind is better than Jared Goff. But you may be thinking, what if they have no future? They're not going to be rebuilding anything, they're not Super Bowl ready yet. So how are they going to get better if they don't have any first round picks for the next 2 years? What I'm thinking is the Rams are a team that are going to play the winning game a little bit differently. They're going to be going fully aggressive. Like, they're just going to pick up as many players as they can, then just cut them right after. That's kind of what they've been doing ever since they went to the Super Bowl. They built that super team, and instead of just cutting them all for draft picks and then trying to rebuild, they're cutting all their players and then getting even better players in return. So I don't think the Rams are going to be very much of a drafting team with their current GM. I don't think so at all. I think unless they get rid of their GM, that's when they're going to start drafting players, but not yet. They're just going for a win right now mentality, and with Matthew Stafford, that could be very possible because the Rams are already a pretty young team. As much as they haven't drafted, they haven't had a first-round draft pick in the last 7 years, I think. As much as they haven't been much of a drafting team, they still have a young team. Because they have all these second-round picks and third-round picks that they've had that have turned into good players. Look at Cam Akers. He's their starting running back. Second-round pick. Second-round pick for a great running back. They think they can build their team off of second-round picks and first-round picks. And that's not first-round picks, or second and third-round picks, and then other veterans that they're trading for. And that's what they've been doing. And they did make it to the divisional round last year. So I'm thinking with Matthew Stafford, and if they keep doing this, if they have a good offseason this year, and they're able to add some talent to this roster, they could easily be a conference championship team. But they could easily not be a conference championship team. When it comes to drafting all these old players, there's really a lot of gray area that you don't really know what's going to happen, because Matthew Stafford's been dealing with some injuries as tough as he is. If you tear an ACL, that's like, you can't play through that. And all these old players are getting beat up and bruised. So it's going to be really difficult for the Rams to get anything going. And then for the Lions, they're in a full rebuild mode. They got Jared Goff, who's younger than Matthew Stafford. So they're going to be using him. But they also have the 7th overall pick this year in the draft. And then they have 2 picks for the next 2 years in this draft. This team is looking to rebuild. They have DeAndre Swift, who was a rookie last year. They have Marvin Jones, who's like 3 years in the league. Same with Kenny Golladay. All their offense is insanely young. Then on their defense, they have Jeff Okudah, who's also young. They're rebuilding this entire team. They don't really care that they're not going to win now. Okay, the Lions know they're not going to win now. So they're just waiting. And they're building up this super squad slowly so that in 4 years, maybe, they could be a very competitive team. But that's all I have to say for now. And just remember, on this channel, it's always Go Broncos Go. Thanks for watching.